cut slow through a ghost town dream. I walk with echoes stitched in seams. Broken roads remember me, a traveler bound to misery. No home fire waits for souls like mine. My fate was carved by crooked signs. I chased the truth that tore apart the lonely curse of a dust devil heart. Dust devil heart, spinning in the dark, wild and torn apart, born without a mark. Turns red when I feel doubt, but pain's a storm I've learned to shout. I lost my name, I lost my past, but I found strength that's built to last. Dust devil heart, spinning in the dark. I may walk alone, but I still leave a spark. Let the wind take me where the night won't see. Still I ride, still I breathe, storm inside of me. Storm inside of me. So long, my shadow left me behind. The whiskey turned to water and the preacher lost his mind. I got a pocket full of nothing, but it still feels like weight. Dust in my blood won't dissipate. They say a man's judged by his sins, but mine all learned to hide. I keep them buried in my veins, can't wash them out with time. Every breath I take's a prayer that goes unheard by God. Dust in my blood, still unthawed. You can't be clean when the ground in my blood running clean what I become. Dust in my blood, dust in my blood, dust in my blood. Runs deeper than blood. I was born where the wind don't sleep, where the law rides cold and the graves run deep. Mama says, son, don't trust no man. So I carve my fate with a broken hand. Got scars on my soul like the cracks in the land. Every mile I ride turns my heart to sand. Ain't no church gonna save my name. I got fire in my lungs and dust in my veins. Every sin I carry, every road I take, turns a man to steel before he starts to break. I got dust in my veins, thunder in my chest, riding through hell with no soul left. If the devil wants me, tell him not today. 'Cause I ain't going down, I was born this way. I seen friends turn ghosts when the bullets came. I seen love turn cold like a winter grave. They say pain fades, but they never felt mine. I got a darker truth I keep locked inside. Every prayer I lost, every lie I said, built a kingdom of ash inside my head. I got dust in my veins, thunder in my chest, caught by the storm, but I never rest. If death wants to dance, I'll step in flames. 'Cause I was never born to die in chains. I ain't running, I ain't hiding. Got a soul made of sin and lightning. Let the reaper come find me. I'll be riding, still riding. Dust in my veins, thunder in my chest, riding through hell with my last breath. If the world wants war, let the world begin. 'Cause I ain't afraid. runs deeper than blood, and mine will never dry. The sun done cracked the riverbed, my boots sink in the clay. I've been dragging ghosts behind me from towns that turn away. Ain't no preacher call my name, ain't no woman hold my hand. Just bones in the dust, and the wind understand. I built my house on whiskey glass and watched it melt to sand. I buried all my mercy there beneath this broken land. Every sin I try to hide comes crawling through the dust. Dust knows what I'm made of, blood and rust. The ground remembers every step I take, every lie I whisper, every soul I break. Bones in the dust, they call my name tonight. Bones in the dust, they glow in pale moonlight. Bones in the dust, where the wind won't rest. Bones in the dust, I lay down my chest. Coyotes sing the blues with me, their eyes burn cold and thin. I see reflections in the sand of all the things I've been. Ain't no redemption down this road, just echoes in the rain. Bones in the dust, and the taste of pain. If I die tonight, don't mark no grave, just let the desert keep what it gave. Oh, house lay quiet and the dead dream alone. Rusted gates sigh where the crows don't fly, and the dirt hums low like a mournful cry. I brought a road, but it wilted fast. Like every prayer I buried in the past, I speak your name, but the night won't hear. Just the cold and the dust and the weight of fear. They say time heals the broken soul, but they never walked where shadows grow. Graveyard lullaby, sing me down slow tonight. Hope my sins don't let them rise. Lay me in your lullaby. I carved a grave in a wooden cross, but the rain washed clean what my hands had lost. I chased redemption till my boots wore thin, but the road turned back where I'd always been. If love survives beyond the tomb, then hear me now beneath the moon. I'm still yours, though torn apart. I kept your name stitched in my heart. Graveyard lullaby, soothe my weary bones tonight. Kiss my soul before I die. Drown me in your lullaby. Let the earth close over me. No heaven call, no final plea. Just one last song where the lost ones lie. A graveyard lullaby. Underneath the pale moonlight, I heard the graves begin to sigh. The wind, it hummed a lonesome song as shadows learn to dance and cry. She came dressed in morning black, her smile a ghostly flame, said, "Dance with me, my wandering soul, forget your given name." We spun among the tombstones cold. Her hands were soft as frost. The graveyard waltz began and I was lost. Graveyard waltz, spin me slow. Graveyard waltz, where lost men go. Graveyard waltz, kiss the night. Graveyard waltz, fade from sight. The moon bowed low, the stars turned gray. Her eyes were deep as pain. I felt her heart beat through the clay and heard her call my name. The ground began to tremble slight as dawn prepared to rise. She whispered soft, we never die. Now every midnight I still hear that tune. The graveyard waltz beneath the moon. Graveyard waltz, dance me home. Graveyard waltz, dance me home. Graveyard waltz, dance me home. The wind remembers every sin. The sand still whispers where he's been. A ghost of dust, a man undone, buried deep beneath the burning sun. He rode alone through canyon scars, beneath the eyes of watching stars. His faith was gone, his heart was numb. Each mile of prayer that never comes. The town once spoke his name with pride, till blood and gold walk side by side. Now only echoes fill the plain with songs of loss and burning chains. Beneath the sun, where shadows run like graves of men who held their gun, the preacher weeps, the widow hums for the grave beneath the sun. His horse lies cold, his badge undone, his story carved in lead and bone. The sand will hide what man has done. out the grave beneath the sun. When dusk turns red and silence hums, the west still mourns what he's become. Down by the Black River, children cry no more. The water's thick as oil, it rolls like breath from graves. The fishermen are gone now, their nets became their chains. The church bells never ring no more, the cross is sunk in mud. The river took the gospel down, baptized it in blood. Black River hymn, sing me low. Black River hymn, where the lost souls go. Black River hymn, drown my lies. Black River hymn, under blackened sky. Tossed my faith into the tide, watched it drift away. I carved a prayer into the bark, but it rotted in a day. The preacher's book was soaked in sin, the pages turned to flame. The river smiled and whispered, we're all the same. If you listen when the night is still, you'll hear the river hum, a hymn for every wicked man. That's where they all come from. Black River hymn, oh, Black River hymn, Black River hymn, oh, Black River hymn, Black River hymn, Black River, Black River, Black River, Black River, Black River hymn, Black River hymn. I heard the hounds at break of night, cold steel moon cut sharp and wide. They came for me with fire and chain, but no man lives who bows to pain. I'm hunted by dawn and chased by the day. They want my blood, they want my against my crimes, but I outrun the hands of time. I'm hunted by dawn, but I won't kneel. I don't beg mercy, I don't cut deals. My heart ain't clean, but it's carved in stone. I die like a wolf, never alone. Let 'em come with guns and chains, let 'em scream my outlaw name. I won't break and I won't fall. A man dies once, but not at all. Hunted by dawn, I disappear. Follow my dust, I was never here. Tell the sky, roll beyond, free at last. Still hunted by dawn. I pour revenge in a cold glass of rye. Raise it up slow, let my sins crystallize. Devil in my ear says the world won't mind if a dead man falls where the law went blind. Whiskey and vengeance burning my veins. I never ask forgiveness, I carry my chains. I don't need pity, don't pray for me. There's a line I cross no man should see. The storm don't warn before it comes, and fate don't run from a loaded gun. Whiskey and vengeance burning my veins. No turning back now. I ride through the flames. Sip slow, breathe deep, let the fire sink in. Tonight I make peace with my darker twin. I sleep with my 38.
Whiskey, blood, and iron.
Burn my sins in fire.
I ride with no Messiah.
Through the mud and razor wire. Dead men talk in the wind I hear, but I don't live my life in fear. I sold my soul but kept my rage. Now I ride my truth on a smoking page.
Whiskey, blood, and iron.
A heart like broken tires.
Ain't no Messiah.
My soul ain't up for hire. I was born in smoke and fire. No heaven waits, no devil's scheme. I forge my fate in broken dreams. Whiskey, blood, and iron. Lay my bones in briar. If hell calls, I'll ride higher. 'Cause I'm made of blood and iron. Midnight in a border town. The sheriff sleeps, the law shut down. I set my guilt through broken glass, watch my sins like smoke drift past. Whiskey and gun smoke fill my lungs. I chase redemption with a loaded tongue. The fire burn where angels chose. I'm made of whiskey and gun smoke. Her dress was red, her eyes were lights. She kissed my fate and said goodbye. I rode away before the dawn. The devil smiled, I carried on. Whiskey and gun smoke, cursing friend. You ride with me until the end. If heaven calls, I'll miss the road. bottles dry. The night's still wide. I toast the ghost that never died. They burned down my home in the valley of dust. Next knows heavy low and dirty guitar. I bet he gets a reach. No mercy in their guns, no reaching. But a man with nothing left is a man. Desert storm, cinematic rage. Mix nose, heavy low and dirty to tight. But it's size, no time, no tears, no turning back. I was born for war on a road painted black. Their laughter still haunts like a ghost in the rain, but I'll cut through hell just to watch them bleed. I don't fear death, death fears me. He walks behind slow, but he'll never set me free. Yeah, on a blood moon trail I hunt alone through fire and pain, through flesh and bone. My rage runs deep, it will never fade. I return their sins with the hell they made. I return their sins with the hell they made. One by one they'll fall to dust. One by one they'll choke on blood. Oh, no forgiveness, no last breath. Only vengeance, only death. On the blood moon trail, my fate is sealed. So long gone, but my blade's still real. No peace, no grave, no resting place. Just a burning name time can't erase. Red sky, dead night. Blood moon, my guy. Blood moon, my guy. Walking down that devil's mouth with nothing left to lose. My head pulled low, my coat in rags, my soul won't like my shoes. I've seen the towns all turn to ash, the women fade to gray. Every mile I walk just steals my faith away. The signs all point to nowhere. The wind don't speak no truth. The skies are bruised above my head. I've been bleeding since my youth. I met a man who called me friend, but his eyes were made of fire. He said, you'll never leave this road lest you burn your desire. The devil's mile, it don't end right. The devil's mile swallows up the light. The devil's mile, paved in sin and flame. The devil's mile remembers my name. I passed the ghosts of all I loved. They smiled but didn't speak. Their shadows walked beside me slow. My knees began to creep. The road ahead grew longer still. The night began to grin. I realized the devil's mile don't start this way you've been. Some roads lead to freedom, some roads lead to hell. This one just leads back to myself. The devil's mile goes on and on. Somewhere between nowhere and gone, there's a road without a name. I've walked it once too many times. Still it feels the same. The hollow mile keeps stretching on, with ghosts for company. The sky hangs low like Judgment Day, staring down on me. I hear the whispers in the sand. They say you can't go home. The hollow mile don't end, it just swallows you alone. Hollow mile, keep my breath. Hollow mile, promise death. Hollow mile, soft and vile. Hollow mile, mile by mile. since the first sin, with the dust in my veins and nothing to win. Hollow mile, fade me slow. With a wounded sky, a broken heart and a battle cry. The law once called him judge and king. Now he's just a ghost they whisper of in spring. He never feared the smoking gun, but he feared the mirror he'd become. A soul once gold now turned to rust. For every bullet breaks a piece of trust. They say no man outruns his past, and no lost love is built to last. From dust he came, to dust he'll run. The ashes of a gunfighter undone. No grave for him, no cross, no name, just a final trail of smoke and flame. He fought for truth, but truth betrayed. He fought for love, but love decayed. So he laid his badge in blood and rain and rode alone into the pain. From dust he came, to dust he'll ride. On shattered faith he still survives. No heaven's light, no angel's hand, just the ashes of a broken man. When the west wind moans, listen near, you'll hear his fate carved in tears. The fire fades, the legend gone, but the ashes still ride on.
No face, no name, no holy light. His steed was black as unmarked graves, and thunder cracked with every pace. He passed me slow on a burning plain, where the sky was red and the earth knew pain. He whispered low without a sound, where justice dies, the lost are found. Black horses never graze, they just carry souls away through the fire, through the grave. Night rides on and none can stay. I asked him once, what road is this? He said, the path no man resists. A trail of truth, a trail of scars, a road that leads beyond a star. Black horses never break, they just ride and never stray. In the silence, cold and gray, they lead you where your fate will stay. No church bell rings, no angels cry, no chosen words, no last goodbye. Only hooves and dying flame, the final ride that bears your name. And when my time comes, I won't run, I'll face the rider, I won't shun. I'll ride with him into the fray, for black horses never pray. They say every man fears judgment, but judgment ain't coming, not here, not in this wasteland they call Texas. There's a sun like a blade on skin, heat so cruel it melts your sins. Rusted crosses line the sand, prayers die quiet in this barren land. No water here, just dust and bone, even the wind howls all alone. I rode this road with a loaded past, promises bleed but they never last. No God in Texas, just fire and vengeance. Dirt don't forgive it, blood buys penance. No angels watching, no devil deal. tell you truth. Some men are born sinners, some men are made by pain. Me, I learned that faith is just another word people use when they're afraid to stand alone. No God in Texas, just dust and grace. No past like chains, and men like slaves. No choir singing, no saving grace. Only the law of an empty place.
The moon was hanging crooked over rusted wire and bone. The wind was humming gospel through the desert stone. I walked till my boots fell apart, dust in my throat like sin. Every mile was a memory, every step of him. The sun was gone, the night was cracked, the stars all looked away. Midnight rust began to crawl where the old ghosts play. Midnight rust on my soul tonight. Midnight rust turn my heart to black. Midnight rust shine no gold. Midnight rust claim the old. Church bell rang without a hand, the preacher's gone to ground. I heard the echoes in the sand of a name I never found. I tried to wash the dirt away, but the river turned to flame. Midnight rust, they called my name, and when the morning came, just like the night, I learned that rust don't fade. It eats your life. The night rust. Shine me down. inside our eyes. Only hunger, only fire. Sand in my blood, night on my skin. Born in the wild where mercy runs thin. Raised by the roar of the nameless wind. I don't break, I never bend. Howl under blood-red moons. We hunt the night, we're coming soon. Through fire, through ruin, through death we keep moving. Through storms we keep proving. Wolves live, never losing. We cut our fate from steel. The world will know what's real when the desert wolves reveal. The night is ours to run. They say no man returns alive from Coffin Ridge where secrets hide. I pack my sins and walk alone to meet the fate my blood had sown.
Broken on the hill, names lost in the wind so still. Coffin Ridge Road dragged my soul, hollow spirit black as coal. I won't run, I won't fold, bury me in burning gold. The dirt speak under boots. It whispered lies and bitter truth. The past don't fade, it haunts you slow. Cuts your heart like winter snow. Coffin Ridge Road dragged my soul, hollow spirit black as coal. One
every tear, drinks them where they fall. My mother's voice still hums in dust, I swear I hear it call. The clay beneath my fingernails, it whispers as I dig. It tells me where my secrets lie, it tells me who I've been. I found a ring beneath the soil, worn thin by time and guilt. It pulsed like something still alive with all the lies I built. The wind don't sing no lullabies, it moans in hollow ways. The clay don't sleep, it speaks in grace. If I listen long enough, I can hear the bones explain. Whispers in the clay, talking through my hands. Whispers in the clay, where no one understands. Whispers in the clay, they don't fade away. Whispers in the clay, they just make me stay. I covered up my father's watch, the one I never wore. It ticked inside the dirt a while, then didn't tick no more. I hear it still in dreams at night when all the stars decay. The whispers tell me time don't pray. She said, son, don't dig too deep. The clay remembers everything. Whispers in the clay.
There's a hound in the dark, and he's sniffing for my name. Well, I heard the bark behind the hill 3 nights in a row. It followed through the cypress trees where only sinners go. I left my boots by the windowsill, thought I'd run at dawn, but the black hound waits where the lights all gone. Yeah. His eyes burn red as whiskey flame, his breath smells like regret. He's hunting every broken man that's got a debt to settle. You can't outrun a curse that old, it's faster than your sin. Once the black hound calls your name, he drags you in. Black hound's call, echo down the pine. Black hound's call, he's coming for what's mine. Black hound's call, run boy run. Black hound's call, no dawn, no sun.
life on crooked lines. I stole from men and ghosts. I burned the bridges one by one. I haunted all the coast. The hound don't judge, he only finds the truth you tried to hide. He bites your heel till you confess what's buried inside.
Don't pray for me, I'm too far gone. The hound's my shadow, and the road's too long.
Black hound, black hound, black hound, black hound. Black hound, black hound, calling.
He rode through rain and burning light, his soul a candle in the night. The stars above were cold and clear, but none could guide him home from fear. The wind told tales of men long gone, of every oath they broke at dawn. He carried sins that had no name through endless dust, through endless flame. Time bends low, the west grows near. The road ahead is all he hears. Ride on through silence deep, past the graves where dreamers sleep, where the stars draw lines of tears. That's the map to the last frontier. The dust will rest, the guns will fade, but legends bloom from what we made. He looked once back, then disappeared into the fire, into the frontier. Ride on till the drums go still, past the edge of mortal will. The west is gone, but he remains, a whisper carved in wind and pain. Riding home
The church bell tolls at the break of night. Smoke from the altar, a flicker of light. He wore the cross but carried steel, a man of faith who learned to kill. Each prayer he spoke, each bullet fired, was half a sin, half a choir. He said, God forgives, but I decide when mercy falls and when men die. The preacher's revolver sings his song between the fire and the calm. He trades salvation for a gun. Forgive me, Father, your work's not done. The night was red, the pews all burned, his faith a curse that never learned. He aimed at heaven, pulled it twice, and paid the cost with sacrifice. Choirs weep where bullets ring, even angels fear to sing. The preacher's revolver, black as sin, spoke of hell he carried within. His sermon's done, his soul's withdrawn, and still the West rolls on. Beneath the cross, his Bible bleeds, rust and prayer among the weeds. Raise your hands, the serpent sings. The desert moves on broken wings. Rattlesnake gospel, blood and dust. Pray with hunger, pray with lust. In the hollow earth we build our creed, from bones of men and fields of greed. No saints, no crowns, no holy land, just sinners walking hand in hand.
shed our skin, we drink the rain. Thunder, drums, and shadows call, salvations crawl through canyon walls. The preacher's gone, the gods are blind. We praise the dust we left behind. The sky turns black. We sing to never look back. Rattlesnake gospel, hearts of clay. We dance till night devours day. Heaven's gone, but hell's our song. We've been singing all along. Fading smoke, fading flame. The gospel ends without a name.